Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom is back and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special announcement. I'm actually starting my own official Patreon page, and today's video is going to be me telling you what all the different perks are, what all the different tiers are, why I have decided to make a Patreon page, and why I think it is worth it. Additionally, above all the whole Patreon thing, I've also made a Discord server to go along with my Patreon, and I'm going to explain why my Discord server is going to be a little different than all the other current Top Drive Discord servers that are out right now. So with that said, let's get into it. So guys, here we are at my official Patreon page. As you can see, it's just demons everywhere. Dodge demon, dodge demon, dodge demon. Obviously, I will also need to update my logo because as you haven't realized, I have a new logo as well, designed by a very talented young man and friend, Young Shinji. So shout out to him, really talented guy. So, first off, how this video is going to work is I'm going to go through all the different tiers and all the different perks each tier gives you. Afterwards, I'm also going to tell you, after I tell you all the different tiers and perks, I will also explain to you why I've decided to make a Patreon and why I think everything is worth it. Obviously, when you see me read off the perks, you might already think it's worth it. I genuinely am very happy. I actually started planning about my Patreon page a really long time ago. In fact, I think I had it planned since the start of quarantine, so for about 3 months, and I've ran through the page and the perks with a lot of my friends, some of them that play Top Drives and some of them that just doesn't play Top Drives, some of them that just know me and know Patreon, just to ask them if they think it was worth it, and so far I've gotten nothing but positive feedback. So with that said, I think that is enough for me, enough of a green light for me to actually make an official video about my Patreon page. So with that said, let's get into it. There are 5 tiers that you can get in my Patreon page, all named after my favorite cars, and as you can see, the images are actually all custom made by me as well. It's kind of a play on the Top Drives card design, but I decided to do my own design with my own pictures and cars that I'm just happy with. So the 5 tiers is the Pontiac Trans Am, the Mercedes 300 SL, the Porsche Turbo Martini, the Corvette C7, as well as the Dodge Demon. As you can tell, these are a lot of my favorite cars. Might be a surprise to some of you guys that I decided to choose the 300 SL over the Aston Martin DB5. I also don't know why. I do love both cars very, very much, but I just decided to pay homage to Mercedes a bit, because that was indeed my first love, especially when I was a kid. The first car I ever fell in love with was a Mercedes 420 SEL. So with that said, let's get into it. The first tier is the Trans Am tier for $1 a month. This is just if you would like to show some love to my channel. Obviously, if you want to give me some support, obviously your name will be at the end of every video, highlighted in gray, as well as access to my general and exclusive access to my general chat in my exclusive Discord channel. Once again, this Discord, my Discord, is going to be a little different from all the other Discords out there, because I don't want my Discord to serve as a competition towards the current Top Drives Discord servers out there already. At the same time, all the Top Drives, all the main, at least the ones that I know of, the big Top Drives Discord servers out there, they're literally all owned by my friends, right? Ploosh, Android Fanatic, Eric, Redline, and I don't want to take away users from their Discord servers and put them in mine. My Discord server is going to be a little different. How I have plans for my Discord server is going to be more of like a behind the scenes thing. Obviously, from now on, I'm going to do all my big money pack opening streams on that. So whether it be just carbon fibers, Dodge carbon fibers, Aston carbon fibers, 2 million pack opening, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, you name it, it's all going to be done on that. I'm also going to have some personal live Q&As and all that kind of stuff on my Discord server. So in a way, you could say that all the current Top Drives Discord servers out there right now, they're really general, they're all Top Drives related, but this Discord server that I'm making, that I've actually already made, is going to be more around me, but also me basically playing Top Drives, and also it gives me a platform where I can do live Q&As, because obviously I'm doing that on Instagram right now, but on Instagram I have to read off the chat, whereas in Discord you can just ask me with your voice, and that will go by a lot faster, right? So with that said, that is the Trans Am tier, which is the lowest tier, the most basic one. If you want to show some support, I would greatly appreciate it. Second one up is the one I think a lot of people would like, and in fact I already have 2 Patreons on the 300 SL tier. As you can see here, I have 2 Patrons, so shout out to both of those guys. Shout out to Michal as well as Piotrek, if I'm saying your name correctly. If not, do let me know. Obviously you might have noticed from my other old pack opening videos, not old pack opening videos, but my most recent uploads, you may have noticed that I have added the Patreon link in the description as well as at the end of the video. video, and I've also added a new end screen which gives a shout out to my Patreon patronees. Is that patronees? Patreons? I don't know, I have no idea. But yeah, shout out to those two because they actually found my Patreon page before I made it official, which is why this video is being made, because I want to make it official. So for the $3 option, as you can see here, you will have your name at the end of each video. You can choose whatever color you want, right? For the $1 option, it's going to be in gray, but for $3, you know, whatever color you want. You just tell me, DM it to me, I'll make the color of your dreams. And then next, you also get primary messages on my Instagram, because on Instagram, there are 3 different slots where messages go into. There's primary, general, and then requests. And right now, I have a lot of requests. Obviously, I can't go through like 200 chats a day, but you know, if you do get the $3 option, I will find you and I will put you in the primary if you're not there already. Primary is just the ones that I reply to the quickest. Next, you also get the garage review perk of Silver Q, which means you get to jump the whole line and I will review your garage. Obviously, it's going to be in those videos where there are 2 garage reviews, so it's going to be about 10 minutes per garage. And then next is you'll be added to my private Discord server, obviously, which will be used for live Q&As, pack openings, etc, etc, etc. A lot more ideas I got going for it. And finally, I have a special offer for the $3 option. The first 5 people to get it will also get the perks that are in the $6 option. So obviously 2 people already got the 300 SL, so there's going to be 3 more open slots. So if you are in the next 3 to get the $3 option, you will get the perks from the $6 option as well, and that's going to be permanent, you know, for, you know, as long as you have the 300 SL tier, basically. So if that's it, let's move on to the Martini tier for $6 a month. Once again, you'll get everything in the previous tier, obviously. And then you also get garage review priority queue, which means you get to skip the whole line. And also you get a whole video to yourself. And then you get unlimited pack superstition requests. So, you know, if let's say I'm doing a big pack opening stream, you can tell me what I can do. Obviously, you can read the description here. You can say, eat a chili pepper before eating a pack, or ask for a random girl's phone number before opening a pack, all that kind of stuff. As long as it's not life threatening or career threatening or reputation threatening or anything like that, then yes, I will happily oblige to your requests. But yeah, it's unlimited, so you can just tell me to do whatever I want, honestly, within some small boundaries. And finally, you also get early access to new updates if you get the Martini tier, which means, you know, as you can see here, if Hutch teases a new update and says that I can showcase everything on the 19th, because what I've been doing in the past is, right, you know, like let's just say GE, for example, right? For GE, Hutch sent me an email saying, yo, Aston Martin's coming, make a video about it whenever you want. So how I'm gonna do it now is when Hutch sends me this email, instead of making the video right away from reading the email, I'm actually going to tell, I'm gonna spread all this information to the Martini tier guys first for a day, and then after that I will make a YouTube video about it, and that's basically what it means over here. So, you know, if I can showcase it on the 19th, you guys get the teasers on the 19th, and then you know, and those teasers will be exclusive. Basically, you'll be first of many to know about them, and then after that, I will obviously post it on my YouTube channel on the 20th, so everyone would know. That's just an example, basically. And then moving on to Corvette tier, this is the $10 tier now. You get obviously everything from previous tiers. You also get priority max queue on garage review, which means you don't even need, and also when all these are perks, right, you don't need to pay for the garage review anymore if you are any of these ranks, right? So you get priority max, which means you get a whole garage review which spans over 20 minutes long, just dedicated to your garage, and of course you can skip the whole queue. You get entries to bonus giveaways as well. Some of them are going to be personal giveaways where I just give away, you know, like Apple cards and like Google Play Store cards and all that kind of stuff. And then when I stream big pack openings, you will not be muted. Obviously, for my Discord server, I will stream all my big pack openings there now, but then most people are going to be muted, because at the end of the day, it's not really a good video if I'm trying to open packs and there's like 25 people talking over each other. So yes, you can all watch it. You can all watch it live, and obviously I will have mods that will read the chat. So if you guys want me to do anything special, if you want me to respond to your question, obviously I'll have the modders read the questions to me. But if you are in Corvette tier, you will not be muted, and I will hear your voice, and you will hear your own voice in the pack opening videos that I post as well. Obviously, there are exceptions. If you are Corvette tier, you can speak, but if your microphone is really bad quality, or there's like construction going on in the background, anything that kind of hinders the quality of the video that I'm making, then I will have to mute you. But with that said, you have the option to be unmuted. You also get personal coaching if that interests you in terms of making money. I'm planning on doing club streams on my Discord server, which means you guys can actually see how I play clubs, the tactics that I use, and you know, just all those tips and tricks basically. So you know, that's a really easy way for you to learn how to get cash. And then finally, you will also, the last perk here is additionally you get like a quote, right? So at the end of every video for all the ranks before this, it's just your name, but if you're Corvette or above, you get your name and a quote that you want. So let's just say my name is George and I bought Corvette tier, then I'll have George obviously at the end of, I will put George at the end of all my videos, and then let's say George wants the quote, "I like goat cheese," then I'll add that as well. So then you could basically tell my whole audience what you like. If you like goat cheese, you like goat cheese. Everyone's gonna know that. And then finally, the last tier is the demon tier. As you can see, this one's a limited one because this one's really expensive actually. So there's only gonna be five open slots for this one. And this is like if you just really want to support me. I really don't expect a lot of people to even think about this one. But if you do, like, I would be eternally grateful. Yeah, basically everything from previous tiers you get to feature in all my podcasts, collaborations, and more. Basically anything that I do, if you want to be in it, you can be in it. I'll do a multi-million pack opening on your birthday in your name. I will add more perks to your personal liking as well, because obviously $20 is a lot of money, and I want to make sure that anybody that gets it will find it worth it. So obviously you're gonna get all these perks that I've already mentioned before, but if there's anything else that you want, you can tell me. As long as it's logical and as long as it's not life-threatening, you get the point, right? You can add your own perks when it comes to the $20 option. So, you know, obviously I can't think for all my viewers, but if you have any personal preferences, anything you want from me, then yeah, that's what the $20 option is for. So you get all these perks, and then you also get whatever you want, I guess, within some boundaries. And then finally, you get access to the private staff channel in my server, where basically it's just all the boars and me. And you I don't know, I don't even know what the boars and I talk about sometimes. It's just a great group of guys. And yeah, you get to shape the future of my server as well. So with that said, that is my Patreon, right? That is all the perks. So if any of this interests you, I would greatly appreciate your support. Once again, you don't need to support me. You could just, I mean, it's enough by just watching my videos really, and liking and commenting and subscribing. But if you want to go the extra mile, the option is there. And now I need to answer another question, is why I decided to make a Patreon page, right? I'm a student. Right, I'm a student, and I'm currently unemployed, and I just want to be more financially independent, right? I've been financially struggling for, you know, the past couple of months with the whole pandemic going around, because obviously we couldn't go out, we couldn't work, but then I still needed to pay for groceries and everything, right? And also I still needed to pay for carbon fiber packs to open for my YouTube channel, so this would help alleviate some of the stress that I've been getting, and it will really help me out a lot. Obviously, you know, one thing that doesn't help with the whole pandemic thing going along as well is my mom also didn't have a job because of the whole pandemic thing. She wasn't getting an income, but obviously she's still gonna support me. It doesn't help that the fact that my university decided to increase our tuition prices for the semester after this whole pandemic thing going down. But yeah, obviously my mom is trying to support me as much as she can, and I just want to be more financially independent from her, just so, you know, obviously I can help myself as well as help her situation. On a personal note though, a lot of people don't know this, I don't really have a dad, so it's kind of just me and my mom, and I guess that kind of makes sense why I like to call Leo my dad, because I don't know, this is getting kind of personal. I just want to have a dad sometimes, but yeah, this is my Patreon page. So if you are interested in supporting me, supporting my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. I personally think I put a lot of thought into all these perks. I personally think I've made it worth it. Once again, if you still don't think this is not worth it, if it's not worth the $3 or the $1 or the $6, let me know down in the comments below. If you have any ideas for more perks that I can add, I will try and add them, especially, well, if you get the $20 option, I will add them. But for anything else, if there's anything else you're looking for me, for my Discord, for my Patreon, let me know down in the comments below. I'm always evolving. I'm always trying to be better. So hopefully, you know, you guys could help me with that as well. But with that said, hope you guys have a great day. I hope this video was entertaining. It's just me talking about Patreon. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Wash your hands, stay safe, and I'll see you all next time. Blossom out.